5 reasons you will never be the next YouTube star. Welcome everyone, I'm the $2 lottery winner, and today we're going to talk about your failures and the 5 reasons you will never be the next YouTube star.
Number 1.
Everything you have to offer has already been done. What do I mean by that? Well, a lot of people like to sit around and play video games and expect everyone to just attend all of their live streams, attend all of their YouTube channels, and subscribe just because they're sitting on their ass playing all games all day. But here's the thing, everyone else is also sitting on their ass playing games all day. So there's too many people that are doing video games, sitting on their ass all day commenting. There's people that actively go out and destroy expensive things because they feel entitled to destroy expensive things. I like to save a couple of bucks, but that's already been done. Being an asshole has already been done. But anyways, what I'm getting at is everyone's done YouTube awards, everyone's played on their games, sitting on their asses all day. You know, everything's already been done. So everything you have to offer on the table, throw it all in the garbage.
Number 2.
There are too many peasants on YouTube. What do I mean by that? Everybody's trying to grab fame on YouTube. You go on YouTube and you get lost in the sea of subscribing channels and other channels and all the other miscellaneous channels. There's just channels everywhere. Everybody's trying to get a quick buck off of YouTube because they see they can easily go out and get monetized videos. Well, it turns out that those monetized videos aren't really paying the peasants. They're only paying a handful of people, and it's a fraction of what they're actually earning, which we'll talk in reason number 5, but that's I'm getting ahead of myself. So reason number 2 is because there's too many people on YouTube and nobody's going to care for one more person on YouTube.
Number 3.
You will never be able to post content fast enough. What do I mean by that? All the famous YouTubers, they all have an army of peasants that are doing all the back work for them. They get to sit on their ass and blabber all day while the army of peasants puts all the video editing while you see a curb stompable face on YouTube. I mean, let's face it, everybody wants to curb stomp these undesirables, but YouTube handpicks all of them, and they have an army of peasants that pump this crap out fast enough to where YouTube's little algorithm starts slamming it in front of your face. So you will never be able to keep up with that because, well, you are a peasant.
Number 4.
Reason number 4, and this is the big shocker for a lot of you, you are not interesting. What do I mean by that? Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about an aspiring artist or an aspiring video editor trying to post things on YouTube because nobody cares. You're not interesting. None of the content that you have to offer is interesting. I mean, it kind of goes back to the reasons 1 and 2, but in the end, you're just not interesting enough. Or you're not interesting at all. Pick one, I don't care.
Number 5.
Last but not least, reason number 5. Not even YouTube wants you. And what do I mean by that? YouTube will go out of their way to outright lie how many subscribers you have on your channel. Let's face it, you have a certain amount of subscribers and you start noticing that people are slowly starting to unsubscribe. What are they really? But you start noticing that a lot of your numbers are rolling back, but that's because YouTube is trying to give you a message that they don't want you on their platform.
Okay, so to prove that YouTube is fudging the numbers, we're gonna use this sucker here, Mr. Mayonnaise. Maybe my account, but we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna use Mr. Mayonnaise as an example. He's got a 10-minute video here of amazingly white video of whiteness. It's literally just a blank video. So what we're gonna end up doing is he's currently got no subscribers. He's currently got no views on this thing. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take this on the side. We're going to move that over to the side, and we are going to give him subscribers. We're going to give him 10 subscribers specifically. So what that means is each one of these accounts that I have connected, we're going to go ahead and hit subscribe. So we'll go ahead and do that for this one. And number 10. So after that, he should now have 10 subscribers on his channel. So let's go ahead and refresh this. And as of right now, the current time is 5:22. He currently has 10 subscribers, which makes sense according to the current algorithm. So we're going to keep track of this time right now. We're going to give that a couple hours and see if those 10 subscribers stay. Okay, so I gave it about 8 hours or so. And already we noticed that poor Mr. Mayonnaise is now down to 1 subscriber. So we're actually going to pull up the same accounts that we subscribed onto his YouTube account with, and we're going to see exactly what happens. Okay, so here's something interesting. So this is the first account. It's already saying it's subscribed, so that makes sense. There's 1 for 1. Now let's go back and let's see if we can pull the history out of these other accounts. This one's subscribed. Do you see where this is going? Do you see where this is going? So we'll go back to... So already, you know, it says 1 subscriber, but all of these accounts, there's at least 3 accounts that have already been subscribed to it. And let me pull up the rest so we can confirm that. Okay, so I think that's about out of all of them. So you can tell that this is actually a lot worse than I thought it was. Because I originally was under the impression that it was actually going to cut your subscribers in half. This is actually 1/10 of the subscribers that are currently subscribed to the specific channel. Now again, you can check the YouTube links here, youtube.com/channel, and then there's this big massive thing here. I'm going to keep that in the background so you can confirm that this is the same account here. This is clearly says subscribed with a different account. And each one of these you can clearly tell has a different account. So what we're seeing here is that where YouTube is pretty much suppressing the subscriber numbers. So 1, they don't have to pay their ad revenue out. We already knew about this, but we didn't know it was this bad. And 2, they wanted to send a message to, in this case, Mr. Mayonnaise, saying, you're not welcome on our platform. We're gonna suppress all of your numbers so that you go away. And that seems to be the biggest discouragement for YouTubers, and it should be, because YouTube is flat out saying that they don't want you on their platform. And again, you can confirm this is the same account on all the different, or the same link on all the different accounts that this has been subscribed to. So this is blatantly lying from YouTube, and again, because of this, there's no way in, even if you were able to match the rest of the 5 reasons, or the other 4 reasons, the 5th reason alone is the reason why you don't see any new YouTube stars. YouTube has already handpicked a handful of people that they chose, and there's no room for new people. So that's it. That's plain and simple right here. I know it's hard to believe. Well, not really. I mean, considering all the crap YouTube's been pulling on people. But this is proof right here that they've been suppressing the numbers here. And I want to try a little experiment here. Why don't we go ahead and hit unsubscribe? Let's start unsubscribing all these and see if we can go negative. So let's go ahead and refresh this. And it's still at 1 subscribers. Okay, so let's go back and resubscribe. And refresh this. And it doesn't look like Mr. Mayonnaise is going to be getting any new subscribers, unfortunately. Well, that's a shame, but I mean, this is YouTube, and YouTube is very scummy. So, again, this is the reason this is the reason number 5 of why you will never be a YouTube star, but this is clear evidence that YouTube is trying to send a message that they don't welcome you onto their platform. They want you as far away as possible, and even if you're remotely interesting, let's say for example you are interesting, you're going to get banned. And that's the 5 reasons why you will never be the next YouTube star. Bruh, 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 bruh.